Every month, my partner and I sit down to look at our numbers.
It helps us feel in control, motivated, and proud.
It's become a ritual that equally grounds us to remind ourselves we're doing pretty all right and motivates us to push further.
Here's what we track, what changed this month, and how we use it to build a life that feels good now and even better later.
We always start with our investment spreadsheet because honestly, it's the most exciting to update. And there are 5 categories we track here.
We track our personal investments in our tax-advantaged accounts, our TFSAs and RRSPs. This is where we have automated, regular investments and sometimes sprinkle in a little extra bonus investments. So we're tracking the total growth of these accounts, combining new contributions and how the markets has increased or sometimes decreased.
We also update our business investment accounts. This is where we end up doing a lot of our investing because it doesn't have a cap in the same way our personal investment accounts do. We both max out our TFSA at the start of every year with the annual contribution room, and we leave space in our RSP strategically to be able to give some different tax advantages later. It also means we don't have to pay ourselves out that amount, it just goes straight into investments within the business.
Then we take a look at our crypto investments. We both have ETH, which is a roller coaster in itself. We don't take this category too seriously, but it's fun to stay updated. Right now, ETH is crushing it, and we are almost at our all-time high, around 140% up from our initial investment.
This month we've been chatting about whether to take out the gain and invest it elsewhere or keep riding the wave for the long run. I'm curious, what would you do? Ride it out or take some of the profits out while it's still hot?
This month, our stock market investments are up just over $80,000, a 7% increase from last month. Wild.
After we've got our market updates out of the way, we also track our real estate equity. That's just the current estimated property value minus the mortgage balance across our 3 properties. Never did I think we'd have one mortgage for every decade we've been alive, but here we are.
This step is easier with me being a realtor, but we take a look at the current market to accurately value our properties and then subtract what's left in the mortgage for each. Our properties generally increase around $3,300 a month, primarily based on paying down the mortgages. Sometimes they experience more exciting bumps, like a few months ago when one of our properties had a $100,000 value increase after a comparable sale. This month, we saw an equity change of about $6,000, bringing our total real estate value just shy of $700K.
The 5th investment channel we track is technically the startup we invested in 2 years ago. That number stays static until the company eventually sells, so we carry it forward each month just to keep the full picture in one place. Overall, our investments are up 14% this year, and we're officially just over halfway to our next major milestone goal.
Next up on our monthly money check-in, we take a look at cash flow. What came in, what went out, and where the money is chilling. We start by tracking cash we have, both personally and in our corporations, because it's helpful to know what's immediately accessible, especially for emergencies or future planning.
While the investments make us feel excited about securing future us, the cash conversations help stabilize us as we build. This looks like making sure we have enough in our joint accounts to pay for our mortgages, what our runway is for our short-term rental, how healthy our business funds are, and some small personal goals, like both of us setting aside some cash for upcoming travel. We don't have a typical emergency fund like most people, and we don't normally hold a lot of cash personally. We pay ourselves enough to pay bills, invest, and to fund anything we want to do that year, like travel or renovations. We keep a lot of our cash in our businesses for day-to-day expenses, and we treat our business cash as our emergency fund.
We also take this opportunity to talk about how things feel moving forward in our businesses. What felt really good this month, any exciting shifts we're experiencing, and if there's any areas we want to tweak for the next month.
We always come back to our money goals at the end of everything. These really are what anchors us and acts as a through line for everything we're working on month to month. Talking about these goals at least once a month makes it all feel so much more real and motivating. It challenges us to see if we can find better or more efficient ways to reach those goals sooner. And it also encourages us to think about the way we want to spend our money to experience more life along the way.
The whole point of this check-in isn't to micromanage our money, it's to stay connected to it. It's easy to forget how far you've come until you see the numbers side by side. And the more we track, the less we avoid and the more driven we feel.
You can download our exact investment tracker in the description below and drop your own win from the month in the comments. Even if it's just that you looked at your money, that counts too.